waiter at this restaurant. Now, I can give you the name of the restaurant, but I'm not going to wildly politically correct it. We'll just call it Mike. We'll call something else. Mike Saloon, what I call it for the Now, I advocate Plaxo justice. 30 Berlin was slated yesterday. All right, let's do the 7:30 from Elm. Good morning, Elm. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Joe. A bizarre story out of Long Island. A family in Lake Grove digging up their basement found human remains, and they believe it's that of their missing father. Here's Suffolk County Detective Lieutenant Kevin Breyer.
The family had always believed that they never got straight answers when they would ask. They never really knew what happened. So whatever caused them to believe that the father was buried inside the house, they always believed that.
Yeah, George Carroll had been missing since 1961. Mystery continues about the death of two sisters from Saudi Arabia who washed up on the Upper West Side, duct taped together. The chief of detective, German Sheikh, is still investigating the circumstances.
It's possible to find out what happened. Detectives have been down in Virginia. They've conducted a number of interviews in Virginia, including members of the immediate family.
Pictures of the sisters asking for the public's help. NYPD cops looking for two men who attacked and robbed a shopper inside the Herald Square 60s. One being punched the 46-year-old in the face, grabbed his bag, while the other acted as a lookout. Catholic bishop from the Bronx stepping aside after allegations that he sexually abused a teenage boy, something he denied. The FBI in West Virginia investigating the grisly murder of notorious Boston gangster Whitey Bulger. He was killed Tuesday shortly after he arrived at the Hazleton Federal Penitentiary. 89-year-old crime boss was beaten to death with a flock. That's a lock inside of a sock. A flock? I've never heard of that before. Yeah. We've got to be a hitman. Michael. A flock. A flock. You put a lock inside a food sock and you smash my head. Yeah, you can do some serious damage. And not only that, there are reports that he had his eyes gouged out. Oh, well, he was arrested. Yeah. Well, there's one guy who they think did it. It's somebody who was involved in another plot. It's like rap. Well, how'd they get his thumb out? He used the block to take the thumb out. They must have, they've got maybe what they We are never going to get to the bottom of how all this happened. Well, I think they got a knife, they got a slack. This mob guy probably did it. He's serving life in prison, so nothing even happened to him. Exactly, yeah. But it's very suspicious because it happened almost within 24 hours of him being transferred to prison. So somebody set him up. Absolutely. Whitey's coming. We need to take care of Whitey. All right, fine, no problem. And I just locked. You didn't know you were going to go out easy. You knew he wasn't going out easy. No. And finally, a Reese's has a candy converter machine in Washington Square Park this morning, so you can trade in disappointing Halloween treats like that Dagnut bar or that Clark bar you got last night. Oh, Clark bars. I haven't thought about those in years. Those are gross. Dagnut. Study finds 90% of Americans wish they could trade in their candies. So Reese's came up with this converter. If you go there today, put your terrible candy in, get Reese's peanut butter cup in return. A Clark bar, that's such a blast from the past. What was a Clark bar? Was kind of the peanut butter? I don't know. It had this original Flint kind of thing, nasty, whatever it was. Yeah, all right. Get rid of the Clark bar, give me some Skittles. All right, hey, when we come back, we're going to be joined by ABC Chief White House Correspondent Jonathan Karl, one of our favorite reporters. He had an exclusive interview yesterday with President Trump show, so he will debrief us. Plus, you want to fatten your bank account? Well, your chance at $1,000 is coming up at 8:05 on 710 WOR. And now let's get to traffic from Pretty Button.
Hey, Michael and Joe, it's still about 45 minutes for the upper deck of the GWP, only slightly better for the lower level at 40 minutes. Lincoln's right around 35, and 40 coming in from the Turnpike approach for the Holland Tunnel, 30 from 1 and 9. 20 minutes slowdown south on the Interstate Thruway into the Tappan Zee Bridge. We do have this problem, though, on the southbound thruway in West Nyack, north of exit 12. You got a collision taking out the left-hand lane. That has you slow back from 14A, and then you got those delays into the bridge. Cross Westchester eastbound still a crawl into exit 11 with a collision off to the shoulder, and southbound 95 jammed out of Connecticut down to the Cross Westchester because of an earlier overturned vehicle. This report sponsored by Accountemps. Payroll bookkeeping month end. Are you feeling short-staffed? Accountemps can provide accounting and finance professionals on a temporary project basis when you need them to help with your increased workloads. Call them today or visit accountemps.com. Accountemps, a Robert Half company. Our next traffic update is coming up in 15 minutes. Now let's take a look at WOR Weather Center forecast.
So far from fall today and lift doors tonight is a warm front. Mix of clouds and sun, mid to upper 60s. Occasional rain late tonight. Thunder possible, low upper 50s to mid 60s. Tomorrow thunderstorms at 67. Rain Friday night with thunder possible. Cloudy 58 degrees at WOR. A meteorologist, Jeff Eno.
Mark Simone. There's no real Republican Party in New York right now. They don't have any candidates, total stiffs that can't win, or they'll come up with total amateurs who don't know how to run.
Mr. New York, Mark Simone.
He's always a headline ahead.
Until noon, 710 WOR.
Hey, I've got a great deal from our friends at Chamonix. They're going to help you look younger. They've been doing this for many, many years, but this is a real good product. A brand new Genucel jawline treatment. It's going to take care of the saggy jawline and that double chin that gives away your age. They use dual peptide and MDL technology, the most advanced technology ever. Not only tightens the saggy jawline, but it plumps the lipophilic layers of the skin. It'll contour and define the jawline within minutes. Using peptides and metallactones together for the first time, it works amazingly quick, and the results get better every single day. And you know what the best part of it is? It's free for you. All you have to do is order the Genucel, which takes care of the bags and puffiness under your eyes. So you are going to look fabulous, and you're going to look fabulous quickly because you're going to get results in 12 hours with the Genucel immediate effect. Another free product for you. All you have to do is call 1-800-525-4989, 1-800-525-4989, or go to Genucel.com. Just imagine that double chin disappearing in about a week with Genucel's chin and neck treatment. It's 100% guaranteed your money back, so get it now. 800-525-4989, 800-525-4989, or at Genucel.com.
Now on WOR, Media Link, Inside Advertising and Media with Michael Jackson.
It's a pleasure to welcome Meredith Verdell, the Chief Marketing Officer of Bank of America. We're in a time and place where millennials, shiny new toys seem to be the thing of the moment. In banking, what do you see on the horizon that makes you nervous about that? You know, you have to stay ahead. Bank of America has always been a leader. You need to maintain that leadership position.
We're always listening to our customers and understanding what's going on, what are their needs, constantly innovating for the sake of what people need, not the shiny object. We also focus on this notion of sustainability, that we're going to be here. By us continuing to have that peace and knowledge of this group of customers, we're going to innovate for them. But on the marketing side, how do we reach them, understanding their viewing habits, understanding ad blocking, ad skipping, those kind of things. And as we continue to build out our personalization, really being relevant. I think that's what's going to unlock it.
I'm Michael Jackson with Inside Advertising and Media on WOR.
Hey guys, Ken here from the hit podcast Today's Growth. Who would win a 3-mile bicycle race, an 11-year-old girl or last year's winner of the Tour de France? It all depends on the bicycle. It depends on their vehicle. Both on a 10-speed and the pro racer is going to win every time. But put the racer on a tricycle and the 11-year-old wins every time. You see, it's not the driver, it's the vehicle. When it comes to generating revenue, it's exactly the same. If you have a job or a small business, you are riding a tricycle. They only go so fast. If you need to make up on ground, it's not going to happen on a tricycle, no matter how fast you pedal. We are going to win the race. Why do many people in Mexico when you go advanced degree on to become very They choose to only ride 10 speeds. When it comes to helping people create their next revenue model, both for business and income store as a can't miss when it comes to putting people on a 10 speed. Could your household or business use an additional revenue model that doesn't solely depend on you? If so, you need to check out IncomeStore.com. That's IncomeStore.com.
Seen Ned Lamont's negative TV ads about Bob Stefanowski? On Face the State, Lamont admitted he had no basis for his attack. Lamont made it all up. Ned Lamont is trying to distract you from his plan to raise taxes, higher income taxes, higher sales taxes, new tolls on roads and bridges, and a new property tax on cars. Higher taxes, shameful lies. Ned Lamont is more like Dan Malloy every day. Bob Stefanowski will fully fund education. Bob is a proud graduate of Connecticut Public Schools and a specialist in turning around failing businesses. Bob Stefanowski will cut taxes to create jobs, so we have more growth and money for schools and other critical needs. That's what we need in Connecticut. Bob Stefanowski for governor.
I approve this message. Paid for by Bob for Governor. Dominic Serrano Jr., Treasurer. Approved by Bob Stefanowski.
The number one name in personal finance.
Answer is, think with me just to hear your brain.
Dave Ramsey.
Yes.
Every weeknight at 9 on WOR.
Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies in a capsule.
That's why I had a sinus headache for a few days, but I had a massive brain aneurysm, just the brain and stroke, and I was on my deathbed. I was on a respirator in a coma for 35 days, and 3 months later I came home from a wheelchair, I had double vision, I had to learn to walk again, speak again, 1 and 1 is 2, write the alphabet. You know, if I went out and did a little something, I'd come home, I'd be in bed. Now, I'm up by like 5:30 in the morning, and I go to the gym, I do shopping, I cook, I have energy all day. I mean, I feel great. Overall, my whole outlook, just feeling, my mental aspect, everything is better.
For a limited time, use discount code WOR, and we'll take 35% off your first preferred set of fruits and veggies and have them shipped to you free. Call 800-246-8751. That's 1-800-246-8751, or go online to balanceofnature.com and use discount code WOR.
Thursday, November 1st. What's new today on the free iHeartRadio app? The clocks are getting turned back this weekend. What's better than spending an extra hour sleeping in? But thanks to all the music you love from back in the day, iHeartRadio turns back time with playlists featuring the biggest hits from every decade. Just tap playlist, choose your decade, and turn back time. Back to sound, all your favorite stations, all free.
From the heart of Tribeca, this is Len Vernon and Michael Riedel in the morning.
On the voice of New York, 710 WOR.
And a very good Thursday morning to everybody. We're going to go to Jonathan Carl, White House correspondent, in just a second. But a little candy gets reported, Joe. We were talking with Bill Blazer about the Clark bar. Yes. This is a chocolate bar that nobody seems like. It was invented in 1917 by David Clark, and it was used to give to troops during World War I and World War II. Oh. And it was popular for a long time, and it consists of mashed up peanuts and a caramel core. And now that I think back on the Clark bar of the city, actually, it sounds pretty good. Caramel? Yeah, better. I'm more of a Butterfinger guy. Oh, I love Butterfinger too. But there you are. And then it's like peanut butter cup for my favorite. David Clark. All right, let's go to Jonathan Carl on the street. White House correspondent. You like a Clark bar in your trick or treat bag there, Jonathan?
You know, I'm not a Butterfinger guy either. I think I'm more in the Switch category. That's kind of newfangled stuff, you know?
Oh, yeah. So give me a Mount bar. Some coconut almond. That's old-fashioned. No doubt. All right. Hey, does the president have a sweet tooth? You just had an exclusive interview with him. I think of Ronald Reagan with his jar of jelly on his desk. What is the president snack on?
Well, the president loves junk food, but, you know, Ronnie Jackson is the doctor he tried to install at the VA has changed his food habits. You see a lot less fast food from the president. Shellfish? He still loves those. He loves those toast. I mean, he loves them.
Of course he does. All right, so Jonathan, you had the exclusive interview with the president the other day. What is he telling us about that caravan that's marking its way to our forest borders?
Well, I had this interview down in Florida where he's kicking off the final stretch of campaign rallies that are likely now on Tuesday, now on Monday. And he, just before the interview, he had said that he wanted to increase the number of troops. You know, it was originally 6,200, he said, to 10,000 or maybe 16,000. So I said, this is more than we have fighting the Taliban in Afghanistan. We're deploying Taliban to Syria, you know. So I pressed him on this, and he said, well, this is an occasion stronger than he has ever been on saying, this caravan of impoverished Central Americans is an invasion of our country. And when I pointed out, because of Costa Comitatus, U.S. law, you cannot, the military cannot enforce laws in the United States. They can't arrest people for illegal crossing the border. They can't detain. They can't do any of that. They can just act as kind of, support. They can transport troops. They can build tents, clerical stuff. But they're not fun.
there on the border, arresting people that are crossing the Rio Grande, he really dug in a way that I had not seen him do yet, making it sound like this is, an active and growing invasion of the United States.
And the other point you raised was about him being truthful. And I guess his response was that he tried to tell the truth. Is that right?
Well, he also said that he wasn't telling when you can. I mean, when you can. Can't always do it. Can't always tell the truth. It may be like the most Trumpian thing I think that I've ever heard him say. I mean, it was entirely disarming, by the way. I mean, the context is I've been asking about the claim that he had made that the Democrats want to do away with protection of coverage for pre-existing conditions, which of course is a little bit like opposite day. I mean, it's the Republicans that are suing to allow the insurance companies not to do that. So, and the White House supports that lawsuit. So I and then I said, wait a minute, I mean, they used to and then there's like a great quote, it's kind of like one of these sort of God quotes in the campaign where he made this vow, I will never lie to you. And I said, no, then you say you kept that promise. And I thought he would be maybe a little offended by the question or push back, but he answered with that, I'm trying, I mean, sometimes things change, and I hope you try to. But I like to tell the truth when I can. It was really extraordinary.
Hey, Jonathan, the president is out there campaigning, trying to prevent that blue wave from crashing into Republicans. But what privately are your sources in the White House saying about the House of Representatives? Are they resigned from the Senate?
I spoke with one of the president's top outside political advisors last night, actually just before the interview, who was incredibly pessimistic about the Republican chances in the House. Not just that they were going to lose, but that they're going to lose badly and that their overseas lost that nobody thought were really on the map. So I think real pessimism on the president's team. And it was striking during the interview. He expressed optimism about the Senate. He never expressed any optimism about the House. And when I asked him for a prediction, he predicted things would go to the Senate. And then he started talking about the House. He says, well, let's just say it's going to be an interesting night. And by the way, I also asked him how he's going to deal with Democrats, and if he can deal with Democrats when they take over, and he spoke at some length. I mean, they clearly put a lot of thought into this, and they are preparing for the onslaught once the Democrats, if the Democrats, and they believe it's likely, will take over the House.
I was just going to ask you, is his political team prepared for subpoenas and endless investigations? Will he welcome it? Because he is, if nothing else, a fighter.
Well, he told me, when I asked him that very question, he said, I am an open book. I've always been an open book. So they're going to demand your tax returns. They're going to come after you. They know your business dealings. They're going to look at everything. And he basically, he didn't quite say bring it on, but he's, I think they're prepared for that. And as you know, Emmett Flood, who was a veteran of Clinton impeachment, is in the White House counsel's office, and he will be the person whose job will be to lead the White House response to all of that. And I think in some sense they do welcome the fight. Because you remember how Republicans way overplayed their hand in 1998, 99 with Clinton, and got hurt by it. So
I think this is going to just embolden him for re-election. It's going to help him. We have 2 more years of gridlock.
Well, yeah, and you could make, I think, a compelling argument that the Republicans losing the House improves his chances of re-election. It gives him a perfect foil,
Yeah. All right, Jonathan Karl, ABC News chief White House correspondent. We'll be talking to you, next week. All will shake out. Thanks a lot, Jonathan. Thanks, Jonathan.
You got it. See you next week.
Take care. Okay. Hey, how are things going for the Connors without Roseanne? Find out when we get back. And I want to tell you about a terrific new play I saw on Broadway last night. Very, very moved by it. That's all coming up, and your chance at $1,000 We'll be here at 8:05 on 710 WOR. And now let's get the traffic.
Michael and Joe, the GWB 45 for the upper level. It's going to be about 40 for the lower level. Lincoln's at 35 and the Holland 40. If you're heading from the south on New York State Thruway, you're going to be there from the Garden State Parkway connector into exit 12. Had a crash there earlier. That's now cleared away. And then another 20-minute slowdown heading into the Westchester-bound Tappan Zee Bridge. If you're heading for Mount Sinai Coram Road, that is closed northbound in Coram by Middle Country Road, Route 25. Ongoing activity there. Also very slow on the northbound Garden State Parkway as you make the trip to 135 with a crash on the shoulder. And then there's another one in Kenilworth by 138. This report sponsored by Accountemps. Payroll, bookkeeping, month end. Are you feeling short-staffed? Accountemps can provide accounting and finance professionals on a temporary project basis. We need them to help with increased workload. Call them today or visit accountemps.com. Accountemps, a Robert Half company. Our next traffic update is coming up in 15 minutes. Now let's take a look at the WOR weather channel forecast.
Okay, mix of clouds and sun, it's a mid to upper 60s, with pretty occasional rain late tonight, maybe some thunder, low upper 50s to 60s. Thunderstorms tomorrow, 67, rain Friday night, thunder also possible. Clouds 58 degrees at WOR. I'm Jeff Eno. Now here's Noam with a check of today's top story.
A man in a Michael Myers mask shoots up a city neighborhood last night. A Long Island dad who went missing 50 years ago may have been found in his basement. And the president continues to pound the pavement ahead of the midterm. Those stories and more coming up at 8 on 710 WOR.
Hey, I'm Pete McCarthy. With the offseason about to kick off, what should new Mets general manager Brody Van Wagenen's first move be? Plus, longtime NFL writer Gary Myers in the studio. It's the Sports Zone from 6 to 9 tonight here on 710 WOR.
WOR and WAXU HD2 New York.
Saturday's the day. Westchester Modular Homes invites you to tour their factory in Wingdale, New York this Saturday to see the advantages of modular construction. Here's what employees have to say about being vested in the company.
We all are invested in the company doing well, so we all take pride in our job to make sure that we do the best job we can. Every employee has stock ownership in Westchester Modular Homes. So when you have ownership, you want the product to come out right because your name's on it. If I continually give a good product to a customer, we're going to get referrals.
When a customer or client comes in, they see the camaraderie of the employees.
Come to see you Saturday at our factory in Wingdale, New York. It's worth the trip.
For more information and directions to the factory, call 800-832-3888 or visit us at Westchester Modular.